The Mormon Church taught their people to be only one simple thing. They taught them to be mindless automatons. And yet they claim that the glory of God is intelligence. But where's the intelligence? That's why you were excommunicated, for studying your scriptures, for asking questions, for daring to hold the church accountable to the four standard works which the church pays lip service to as being the law of the church, which we all know it is not. Of course, we've all read their books, and they're not worth the paper they're printed on. So I don't blame the leaders of the church for abandoning their scriptures. In March of 1969, they had this top secret meeting. What do we do now that the book of Abraham has proven to be a fraud? An out and out prevarication, a lie. Certain things were said at this meeting. Hugh B. Brown says, it doesn't matter if Joseph Smith was a prophet. This church makes prophets every day, and that has to be protected. We're corporate officers. Our first job is to defend and protect this corporate church. It doesn't matter that Joseph Smith lied. It doesn't matter that he didn't tell the truth. We'll create a new truth called prosperity. Prosperity will now be the new truth, preached by apostles, preached by prophets. How did the church change? What was the process? First, they had to rob women of their independence. The Relief Society used to be independent. They chose their own leaders and they had their own money. Harold B. Lee, when he was president of the Mormon Church, stole it. He robbed women in the Mormon Church of their Relief Society through something called the Priesthood Correlation Program. Now all the leadership of the Relief Society were called by men, and all the money that was once held by the Relief Society went in the general funds of the church to be controlled by men. They robbed women of their independence. And all the time they were doing it, they were smiling, telling the women how they loved them. I'll give them this. They're cunning. They're the most cunning foxes and serpents you'll ever meet. Another thing these culprits did. Ezra Taft Benson, who was a buffoon of buffoons, goes to Brigham Young University and says that the words of a living prophet are more valuable than the words of a dead one. Whoa! That's news. So let's forget everything that was said by the previous prophets of the Mormon Church and listen to the silly drivel that comes out of the mouths of a living one. And so they're going to add new lies to all the old ones. The first great lie, Joseph Smith, he saw an angel, bald-faced lie. He had a vision, bald-faced lie. Translated gold plates, bald-faced lie. Doctrines of polygamy, bald-faced lie. And then the great lie, the first great lie that would put the Mormon people to sleep. It would rock them away in their little cradles and keep them children forever. Wilford Woodruff gets up and says that God will not allow the leaders of the Mormon Church to lead the church astray. Let's all go have a good laugh at that one. Why is it so funny? Because the Mormon Church begins with the premise that the Christianity, the church established by Christ himself, fell into apostasy. And now they want to say that God, their God Jehovah, who's supposed to be the same yesterday and forever, who allowed Christ's church to fall into apostasy, all of a sudden will not let Joe Smith's church fall into apostasy. Well, that's kind of funny, don't you think? They lie. It's a church of lies. They promote lies because they want to hide the truth. They don't dare tell people the truth because they wouldn't have a church anymore. Would you call someone a saint who knows the truth and continues to promote the lie? Oh, they're good at making money. They're good at making money. But when it comes to knowing God or the mysteries of God, they're as ignorant as a post. I think about Joseph Smith like God thinks about Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith was a liar, a con man. Given a choice between a truth that sets you free and a lie that makes you comfortable, a lot of the members of the Mormon Church will choose the lie because it makes them comfortable. They don't have to get up and leave the flesh pots of Egypt and go towards any other promised land than that little plot of ground they have waiting for them, called the grave. They are the dead that have not been buried yet. And they know that.